Hello pimples and zits, welcome back to another video of CivCraft. I believe this is now episode 4 because episode 1 messed up, episode 2 was redonkulously long and I had to cut it back by like an hour. It was silly. Episode 3 is still in bits. I still need to put 3 together, so I'm assuming that this is actually going to be 4. So there's a few things that I want to show you today. I haven't had a chance to really, well, not really haven't had a chance. I guess I haven't really thought this process through enough, and I'm not really showing you much. So today I'm going to show you things like the trommel, the farms, and the granaries, or the granaries. I want to call it granaries, but it's just not spelt like that. It's spelt like granary. Anyways, let's get into it. So, um, I am at my town hall at the moment. I'm just going to take you up to the trommel. Mind all the dirt. We are renovating. Um, I am just going to show you our trommel. And the trommel is comes with part of your town hall. Your when you create your city state, it is in your ender chest under build structure next to Town Hall. Here, it's a trommel. So you need to have 40 hammers on hand, and you need to be able to also pay 500 coins a day in order to pay its maintenance, its upkeep. I'm just going to quickly check the wiki, always RTFW, which is my take on read the effing manual, except it's read the effing wiki because people don't read the wiki. So the size is 1 by 1, so it's one plot. You need to have the mining tech, which maybe it doesn't come by default with the town hall. I don't know. You'll discover it if you can't build it. If it's not here, if it's got like this, what's that stuff called? Um, mental blank. Mental blank. What's it called? It's called a spotty black square block. I can't remember what it's called. Uh, Anyways, if it's got one of those icons, then you won't be able to build it. But once you have the appropriate tech, then you will. So yeah, okay, sorry, I was just double checking that there wasn't anything else. So this is the trommel. Up here we have our upgrade chest. So when you upgrade your trommel, you actually get better benefits, like you get better output and not as much dirt. So at the moment we only just upgraded our town yesterday to level 4, so it's upgraded to level 3 right now, but I need to collect 260 beakers in order to upgrade it to level 4. This is the deposit chest. This is where you put everything in. So I've actually got some stones to put in. So I'm going to put in my granite, my, not my gravel, my andesite. Please tell me if I've spelt that wrong. Andesite. Put that in, and I don't have any diorite, diorite. To add in, but I'm going to put all my cobble in anyway. So just a reminder, people, granite gives you beakers, andesite gives you trade goods or ender pearls, and diorite, Doritos gives you hammers. Cobble will give you coin, and gravel and dirt and stone, like polished stones, like polished granites and stone and all that kind of stuff, won't trommel. So, so don't bother putting that in. It just will sit there until you take it out again. This is the withdraw chest. This is the withdraw chest. This is a public trommel. So pretty much anyone can take anything out of this, and we can see we've got some stuff in here from last time that people haven't removed yet. So I am going to take it all, and because I'm pretty sure, whoops, wrong way, I'm pretty sure I was the one who put it all in there. So um, I'm taking it. I think it was me yesterday. That's the other thing I need to show you as well. Paying bills. I'm just making a note for myself. I'm getting all super professional with this. I've written like a run sheet, which is just a bit of a personal joke because at work we use run sheets. Oh, don't worry, it's a personal joke. Okay, so I'm just going to store the dirt just in case Ari wants to pay a ridiculous amount of money to buy it. And I put seeds in here because I want to store the seeds up for when we have a pasture, but I'm actually going to store my gravel in there as well. And the reason why it's doing this is because I've got hoppers set up. It's not the best probably way of doing a storage, but it's the simplest. I knew how to do it and I didn't have to research. So yeah, so screw you if you don't if you don't like it. That was a bit mean. That was a bit harsh. Um okay, so I'm just going to put away some things. I'm gonna steal this because I want to upgrade my granary. Um, as you can see, is my granary. I'm just gonna call it a granary. My granary is producing a lot of hammers, but we don't have anywhere to put the hammers as of yet. So we're just sort of storing them. Similarly with our valuables, we don't really have a bank, so I'm just storing. What happened to the gold? I thought I collected gold. I mustn't have picked it up. So anyway, just sort of storing that. I will need to create another pickaxe, so I'm just going to keep enough diamonds to do that. And I'm actually going to sell my emeralds because I need the cash, man. I'll tell you why. Because I got bills. I got 325 coins. I got bills to pay. So I've one, two, three, four, three. Yeah, so I've installed three granaries, and I've got three farms. So it's 500 coins a day for my granary. For each granary, and 100 coins a day for the farm. So I have to pay my bills. Also, the city state has bills. So the town hall costs $400 a day to upkeep, and there's no money in the treasury, so I will have to fork that out. And also, we've got some annexed plots, and this is basically because I think the funds aren't there to claim them, so we've just annexed them, which again means that there's no permissions, there's no plot permissions on them. Anyone can access it. We haven't locked it down, so later on in the game, it's not actually quite safe to do that because then people can access anything that you put on those annex plots. So anyway, it's just a temporary thing. So so there's what 1,000 there that I have to pay as well as my own bills. So I think I might just pay one of the I don't have the money. That's right, I need to exchange. So I have to exchange the emeralds. So I don't have access to a bank either. So I'm just going to use the res exchange function. And when you put res exchange and then the ore and then the amount. How many did I have? 6. Did I have 6? Yes. Cool. So I've only got like 900 coins now, but it does mean that I will be able to pay one bill. For your information, whoever, basically anyone can pay the town hall bills. This is where you use taxes for your citizens, so that you actually tax your citizens and that money goes into the treasury, and then you can use the treasury money to pay the bills. But because we haven't got anything like that set up, the bills are paid by the person. So I am nice. I don't leave it up to Wasabi Face to pay the bills. Just because he built the town hall doesn't mean that he has to pay all the bills. So I will usually jump in and either pay all of them if I can afford it, or like in this case, I've just paid one. Maybe he'll jump in later and pay the other one. I don't know. Or maybe if I just stumble across $1,000,000, then I'll pay them. I am a subscriber, so I can pay all these bills with one single click, but I don't have a lot of money, so I don't think it's going to let me know. I couldn't have done it anyway, but I can pay one more, so let's just pay one more bill. And then I need to come up with $1,200. Okay. I have to come up with $1,200. I do want to build. Wait, are these? Oh, that's the weapons. I do need to build another. Nope. I do need to. I I lost my train of thought again. It's the one thing I have noticed when I was editing my. I was going to say my first video. Well, technically it was my second. But the one thing I noticed I did was I constantly lost my train of thought. So the video didn't really make a lot of sense, and I do apologize for that. Hopefully, it will improve with time. Like me, I will improve with time. Maybe, maybe not. So I've lost my iron. I think I put it into the trommel. I think I did. I think I put it into the trommel. So I'm just going to go grab it back out again. Some questions that I see all the time, especially with new people, is how do I get easy money? Killing mobs is one thing. I just picked up 5 coins. So, like, obviously, if you kill a lot of mobs, you can make a lot of money, but you do make money by killing mobs. Also, you get mob tokens. RTFM if you want to know more, but basically they level you up from a citizen skill point. So this is a zombie mob token, and if I right click it, then I gain 1 citizen point. I leveled up last time I was on the other day, so you can see here that I'm on citizen level craftsman. The next level is at 1100 points, I guess it is. Currently, I am allowed 9 structures. I have 6, and I'm allowed to own 18 plots, and I currently own 12. I don't have a religion. I will investigate religions at some stage, but right now it's not one of my priorities. That's for sure. So, also something really depressing from the first video. I was like, got a little bit sad when I was rewatching it, and there you are. And that's because I spent ages fencing in the village that's over there in the distance. I spent ages, excuse me, ages and ages fencing it in. I did the first video, half of that first video was fencing it in, and then I did like half of the second video fencing it in, and putting gates in and moving villagers around and everything, and then someone left the lights on, and then someone left all the gates open. So all the villagers got out and died. I'm assuming they all died. Maybe they migrated. I don't know. But they're gone. So a complete waste of time, hours and hours of effort, and it's completely gone. Anyway, I am going to sell this gold because I want money. Arrow up to bring up your last command if you want. How many was it? Was it 50? Woo! 3,000. That's not a lot. Not a lot. It's not a good exchange rate. I don't know what the exchange rate is. It's just not very good. But it does mean that I can pay all the bills. So I'm just going to do that now, and using my because I sub, using my perk, I'm going to pay the bills here. Right, because I am a subscriber, I have a perk which is pay all bills with one single click. So I'm going to push that button and it's all gone. This one here is clears all messages with one single click, because you do get notifications. Excuse me, so it helps you with that. The same with the city state bills. I can pay all the bills with one single click. There's only one bill anyway, so that's all good. Cool. So I'm just going to dump off my flesh. I'm going to leave you my flesh. And I don't need anything else from here. So what am I going to do now? I've shown you the trommel. I've shown you the bills. Um, I want to check out the lab because Wasabi Face didn't give me access to the lab, and he said he was going to, so I'm going to double check. I have privileges. No. Okay. I have to leave him another nasty sign mail message. Okay. Still don't have access to lab. Need to leave another note for Wasabi Face to permission me. And I also need to figure out how to use doors. I struggle with the Minecraft doors like there is no tomorrow. It's just ridiculous, but anyway. That sounds really rude. I don't know if I can write that. It's a bit rude. Uh-huh. All right, cool. Hello, Piggy. Hello, Piggy. What you looking at? I ate some of you this morning for breakfast. I ate some bacon. I ate bacon. Okay, cool. Okay. So now I'm going to show you the farm. So I have decided, and I did mention it in my last video, when I was well, actually not the last video, in one of the videos I was trying to I was trying to figure out where to put the farm, and I came up with an idea. I came up with an idea that would be brilliant, except it's just been a massive pain in my derriere, which is one of the reasons why I have been so behind on the videos. And that is because I decided to build my farm underground. I can tell you that because from the map you can see that there's no buildings on the surface except for what you can see up there. Okay, people, so welcome to the lair. Welcome to my foolish underground farm. I did not do this. Wasabi Face did. I left it. It was just rock and dirt. And I came back and it was all beautiful and lovely. So I said thank you. Thank you for making this area lovely. And he's gone and installed windows. Windows into the farm, and then nicely arranged for everything to be stacked up. So everything looks really, really cool. One thing I need to do straight away is upgrade one of the granaries. So farm first, actually. No, that's going to take ages. Granary. Okay, so this is a granary that's on fire. I have, like I said, I foolishly built underground and therefore built on top of lava. Therefore, it keeps catching fire. Anyways, so here is our quests. So the granary provides hammers. So at the moment, it's only on level 1. So I've only got access to 4 quests, but because of the fact that we've leveled up, I have to actually, our town has leveled up, I have to put like 100 bread items in there. So I'm just going to go grab some bread that I have been storing. Saving for a rainy day. And I don't judge me on that. I do that so it all ends up in a nice order. I don't have to mix it up. Anyway, I need to get to you. So this chest is attached to a level one granary. Now I've said granary a few times, I can't stop myself from saying it. Granary. So I'm just going to level up. So this is the level up chest at the moment. It's only on level 1. We have town level 4, so we could upgrade to that if we have enough beakers, but we don't. I'm just going to upgrade it to level 2. So I need to put in 20 beakers, and now it's up to level 2. And what that does is it increases our hammer yield. So now I get 30 instead of 28. And it also gives us an extra quest a day. So now I can do, where is the quest there? I can do 5 quests. I think the specialists is still broken. What it's supposed to do is put you spawn a specialist on the farm, and that specialist over a couple of hours collects bread essentially, and you don't have to do anything about it. But I think it's broken. It was broken last phase, so I'm assuming it's still broken. So anyways, add in 100 bread. So add in 100 bread. I obviously put in more than 100 pieces of bread then, but it spat the remaining back out, and I have a cooldown period. So over here, which is my 3rd granary, that is on level 2 already. I'm going to put in 100 bread items in there, and then whack another 100 bread items in here. It's not enough. Not enough. There you go. No, not enough. Okay, so I've run out of bread, and I've got 2 quests left to do on that granary, and 2 left on that one, and a giant fire. I even tried to put water underneath it. Did it really work? So bye-bye. We'll come back to that. So now that you understand how the granary works, oh, the other thing to mention as well with the granary, not granary, is that it will help your town level up. So when you start out, build yourself. I don't know if this is the best way to go about it. It's just the way that we've gone about it this way, phase, is build your town hall, then get your trommel, then get a farm, then get a granary or a granary, depending on, I don't know, I guess which hemisphere you live in, and then from then, I don't know, watch the future videos, because I don't know what I'm planning to do from there. But we are now at level, within like what, a week, we are now at level 4. We don't have a lot of resources, like in regards to money and diamonds and emeralds and all that kind of stuff, because we've been selling them for money. But anyways, we're a lot ahead, a lot further ahead than we were last time. So anyway, I'm going to show you my farm. So I did talk about the farm in the first episode, which, as you know, failed to record. So I'm going to have to do it again, and I've taken a different approach again. So what I've done here is I've installed 3 farms. The reason why I've done 3 is because when we are super rich and powerful, we can get a windmill, which requires a ridiculous amount of technology, but it's doable. Lots of civs do it, but it's more towards like the end. And what the windmill does is it will auto seed the farms, so you don't have to manually do it, which I'll show you in a second, and it gets a bit tedious. It's a lot of upkeep, and the last phase, I had 3x3, which is actually what I want in the end. I want 3x3, but to start with, it's a bit much just for me to maintain, and we don't need, like you saw, we've got, hammers stacked up to the 9s, and so we don't really need it right now. But I've done 3x1, and then because it's not on a very big angle, it's not possible to auto farm or auto harvest, I should say. So I've gone and done this dodgy thing, and now if somebody can come up with this in a much better way, I've got some taters here for food. If someone can come up with a much better way of doing it, I would be so happy to see what you do, because I only just thought about this the other day and I was like, surely, what I'd been doing before was I had actually been like pouring water down and it's been harvesting all my items for me, and then I just go around and pick them up and pour more water down, and it works. It works to a certain extent, but then I was like, well, what else? How else can I make this work for me on this kind of like level where it's relatively flat? So I installed these systems. I haven't done any sort of placement thing. I just was like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if I could just whack these up here? And it's just a button. Um, and it just pours water out. So I just run around and press the button. But it doesn't cover the whole farm. Like I said, I haven't placed it properly. I've just placed it wherever. And all it is just a piston with a redstone torch here and a button, and it times itself, which is brilliant. And then just like a single block of water above it, and then it also turns into a light source. So I originally installed 3, thinking that that would actually cover most of the area, but the problem is that when you get close to an edge, like here, the water forms one row. Which, like, I think it's from like here, it's fine, but once you get to like here, it just forms one row. So yeah, so I sort of left this one out further, and the nice thing is that it does flow off down river down onto the next level. So don't forget to actually collect everything that is dropped, because otherwise it'll despawn after, I think it's about 5 minutes. So just run around and collect, and I think I'm fine, my inventory's not full yet. So I just run around the edges, because that's usually where it all sits. So I put another one in for this level, but I also got lazy and I only did 2 in the middle, because I just said, yeah, it was late. I was playing the game quite late when I did this. And so it's not on any sort of, aesthetically pleasing level. Like, it's not aligned, I should say, nicely. But anyway. So I'm just manually pick up the remaining bits. Okay. Cool. So I'm just going to empty my inventory or not empty it, but I'm just going to clear it out, because I'm not going to be able to pick up much more. And I want to hang on to my seeds, because I want to plant those again. So here, pick you up. So I turn you on? Have I turned you on today? Have I turned you on today? Okay, this one is actually, I was quite proud of this. I'm actually using the water from the farm above to pour down, instead of like these ones where I've actually had to add in a spot of water. Cool. So, yay, we're Stubby! Lizzie! Cool, so I actually got Wasabi to proof. Oh no, I don't want. Oh no, I don't want you here. I want potatoes out the back. So I actually got Wasabi to proof my my first video. So I'm hoping it's gonna be okay to put up. We will see. We will see. And I hope if I put it up, you guys don't give me too much flack. I'm a person too, you know. I have feelings. And I've run out of potatoes. Wah, wah, wah. Man, that's so annoying. Alrighty. So this is what you have to do without a windmill to auto seed for you. So I can automate the collection as much as possible, but the seeding part, the sowing part, not so much. Okay, so I have sown the lower ground level, I guess you could call it the lower ground level of the farm. So now I'm going to show you the upper levels. So this is the special access only. There are restrictions on this these plots, so only Wasabi Face and myself can access it. And here above the 3 farms, I've built 2, 3, 4 across with a piece of water at the back, a row of water at the back. And I've gone up as many steps as I can until I reach the end of the lower farm. And then I've built my auto harvesty bit which is actually like the first thing that I ever did with redstone. In the end of the last phase, I built one of these after stealing somebody else's design. I'm sure lots of people have used it, but I did pilfer somebody else's design. Sorry. But yeah, I was quite proud of myself that this is I can do redstone. I guess I can do one thing in redstone, so therefore I can do redstone. I'm claiming it. So when this is all ready to be harvested, the idea is that then you can go in to the lever which was down the bottom. It releases the water, it all flows down, and then you just collect everything at the bottom. So I think I'm going to leave it for another no, hang on, here it is. Leave it for another couple of minutes just because there's still a bit of unmatured wheat. So I will give it another couple of minutes to come good. In the meantime, this is the second level. I didn't quite build it the same size as the same scales as the other one. I miscalculated, but it still does the job. And the idea is that I'm going to be able to expand out that way. So I'll have 3. I'll go into like 2 I should say 2 by 3, 2 by 3, and then eventually I'll be 3 by 3, and then I'll be able to knock out the middle farm because you can't build underneath the farm. I'll be able to knock it out and then yeah, put a windmill underneath. In the meantime, it's all has to be done by hand. So I'll show you now what I have on me. Let me get rid of this. And there is a reason why I put the trapdoor on there. It's so that I can restrict people from being able to get in and out. There's the levers for the other thing. I mean, people are going to get in whether you want them to or not, but I don't know. I guess I've just been brought up to shut doors. You know, you don't live in a tent. Shut the door on your way out. So I just do. And drawers as well. That's like another one of my pet peeves is cupboards and drawers that are left open. Like, if don't even get me started on the whole toilet seat thing, but basically yeah, if it has a shutting mechanism on it, then it should be shut if it's not in use. Anyway, I don't need to go there. I've had many arguments with many a housemate over minor stuff like that. Like, it's just ridiculous. Anyway, so here is the next level. So I've got a couple more steps that I need to do, probably another 2, and all I've done here is just sort of map out where everything's going to go. This is the trench for the water, and then you build like another row across the top. And then this is the trench for the next level. And this is the trench for the next level. And then I can like hollow out all that. So this is why it's taken so long. So every level I've pretty much don't I pretty much have to clear out clear out that. So basically clearing out, which this is the reason why I chose to build it underground. Aside from the fact that I have seen it done before and I thought, wow, that is a great idea. I thought, check out all this stone that I'm collecting, which can then be converted into stuff in the trommel, which I'm going to need to do anyways. I'm going to have to collect like all this sort of stuff anyways. But it's just really delayed. Really delayed my progress. So I guess if I had help, mining, like I did for a little bit, get Wasabi Face to jump in and help me clear the first area because it was just killing me. But I don't know. I don't think I'll do it next phase for sure. I don't think that I'll. I don't think that I will do it underground. It's just not worth the hassle. So what I've done here is I've just, again, obviously clearing out the space, but I've just set out the template for the trench for the water to go into. I've just sort of filled that in. So the next row is actually going to be up one. Oops. So I will actually go up one level here and just put in a little step up there, and then this can go up here. So so this becomes the next level. And to keep the lighting, because you obviously have to have proper lighting for your farms, so to keep the area lit for your crops, just map out the trench for the next level. If you can control yourself and your mouse. And the way to define where you should put it is that it has to be 2 blocks up so that you can actually walk underneath it, and to line it up with the trench underneath, essentially. So yeah, and then you can put up your torches. So I don't know if you'll need more than this many torches, but I just have been putting my torches 2 blocks apart. I know I've seen some people that have put it, you know, a torch on every row. I think that's overkill. I've not had any problems with my crops not growing. But yeah, guess it's up to you. And then I can build the next one here as well. So there are people that have played this game for a very long time. I've only been playing for a few months. So there are people that have this stuff down to a science. Like they've got themselves a multi-level storage farm park unit thing within like a couple of days, or maybe even like the day of the new phase being released. So by all means, this is not the best way to go about it. This is not the only way to go about it. I'm sure that there are people out there that have some comments about what is more efficient. So please feel free to mention them in the comments. Don't bag out what I've done. I'm doing the best I can with the knowledge that I have. So you only know what you know. You don't know what you don't know. And I don't know how to do it any better. So if you know how to do it better, don't berate me for not doing a good job. Don't berate others for not doing something that you know, because you only know what you know. So, you know, don't bag on someone who doesn't know. Help them. Help them instead. So I ask you, if you have a better way of doing this, then please let me know, so that I fall down a hole, so that I know. I've just got to climb back up. Okay. Alright, so this is going to go on for a while. So I'm just going to put on some lovely music, I think, for you. Oh, if anyone knows of any good music, then again, like, I'm a noob, so please feel free to drop me a line on where I can find some good free music. Obviously, it's got to be free. So yeah, if you know, then let me know, and then I'll know,